Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to another Supercruise News number 19. I am one of your hosts, Stephen Benedetti, and I am with the absolutely
Go
magnificent, courageously indifferent. Don't even know
Wow,
if that even works.
indifferent?
I don't know.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know. I'm just saying words now. Zach Cocken. How are you, Zach?
I'm not bad. How are you, Stephen?
I'm fan Dabby Dozy. It's Tuesday. It's time for a nice, relaxed Supercruise News stream. First of all, we'd just like to welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome. I was actually saying this to you last week, Zach. I don't read the names out in the chats anymore because one time I did and it went wrong. I noticed that my colleagues do it, but please know all of you are much appreciated for being there. Hello, everyone. It's just that when the chat moves too fast, I'm like Ron Burgundy, and if somebody's clever enough, they will definitely catch me out. But if you don't know who we are the community managers here on Elite Dangerous. And what's really exciting is that you got your lower third. We've got Zach's name on it now.
Finally official.
So that's it. You're officially part of the stream team. And today's show is called Supercruise News. So this is kind of broken into two parts. The first part is we go through any game news, any kind of community news that's going on. And then we just jump in and basically play like Dangerous for a wee while. Now, you'll have seen, if you're on YouTube or if you look at our live stream schedule, or if you're on our social, because we're quite good at spreading the news, is that this stream will be doing a passenger mission. So the reason we thought that is last week we did some CQC. Zach and myself were just running about shooting stuff. People jumped in. It was really fun, but sometimes we don't always get the opportunity to answer things in the chat. So we thought that we would do something a little bit less high-paced and sit and do some ferrying of lovely passengers from one place to another. And by that, I mean I'll sit and watch Zach try and get a beluga through the letterbox.
Well, this is why I recently upgraded the docking system, Stephen.
Cheats! That's meant to be passing a test.
I did it with a Type 9. That's my test passed. I did that on stream.
I feel like people are quite upset that I'm not wearing a hat, so I have my Captain America hat. I'll put that on if that makes everyone feel better. I don't know why if you're bald it upsets you. Hello, Commander Orange Phoenix. How are we both? It says fantastic. It is Tuesday. We are almost through January, which always makes me feel a little bit better inside. Is getting through that first month of the year. How's January been for you, Zach? Because
I mean, it's definitely been interesting. Obviously, it's still a COVID January, but it's been different. Obviously, my birthday is at the start of January as well.
Oh, do we miss it?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you mentioned it, which is fine. But yeah, that came and went, and then since then, January's January. I'm happy for it to be over as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, January is nice. My dad's birthday's at the start of January, actually, but he's one of those people that's just miserable. So when you say what you want for Christmas, and he goes, nothing,
yeah,
nothing, just give me beer. And I'm like, you already got beer on Christmas. I can't do that again. Can't do that to your liver. So what if it's January? Says Commander Nexus. It is sadly 3307, if I stand corrected. But let's move on from the fast-paced, fun bants that we go through, and let's go straight into the news. So this week we have some interesting in-game news. So if you have been playing the CG, congratulations, because one of the community goals has been completed for this week. So whoever was protecting the Marnalists from for their food delivery, they have completed the community goal, which means that the top 75% of pilots will get an engineered, focused and lightweight point defence module, which is awesome. But don't worry, the CG is still going on. If you want to participate in some way, there is one CG left. It is to support the Marlinists by the living... I can't say Marlinists. The Marlinists. Scottish people actually really struggle with R's and L's, like curly whirly. It's very difficult to say. Purple burglar alarm is quite difficult as well.
When would you ever say that in a sentence?
Oh no, there's a purple burglar alarm up there. Probably. Or curly whirly. Can I get that curly whirly, please? Curly whirly, please. I always just fall back into it. if you want to still participate in delivering food for the Marlinists, you can do that. It should still be open. I checked this afternoon, so if it's now finished, it's finished. But you've got 2 days left if you want to join it. If not, to double check, you can you put in the chat !CG, and that will take you over. What's the other piece of news we've got there?
Yeah, so in case you missed it last Friday, I believe it was, we released a Q&A post about settlements in Odyssey. There's quite a few new bits of information. We basically took some of your most popular questions and asked them to the devs. So there's quite a few interesting answers there. If you've not seen it yet, you can use !settlements in the chat to head straight to the forum post for that.
Yeah, and that's really exciting because it was just before the anniversary stream we announced that we were going to have the fantastic Gareth on, lead designer on Elite Dangerous Odyssey, to answer some questions. So we asked you to ask the questions in the forums. I went through all the forums and collected all these questions. We put them together, we gave them to the dev team, and we tried to get as many as we could. So we expect to have a couple more of these Q&As kind of coming out, which is really exciting, and we'll update you when it comes to that. It's just sort of reading some things from the chat. There's some good questions here. I think you should have had people like Yamix for community answer. Yamix, great show. Yamix, if you enjoy, we've got a lot of great content creators. You can go check them out. But we're community managers, so we kind of focus on different areas. But we would say, please go watch them. We don't want to steal all of the best content creators and bring them into work for us, because then who else would you go watch? Rufus Shinra says, do you know the way to Raxla? Redacted. I was going to try and turn that into the Armadillo song, but I was like, it's just not going to work at this point.
No.
To move on to more news. More exciting news. That's all the kind of in-game news we have at the moment. But for the community news, it's quite exciting. I believe it was last night, or was it today? Probably last night. That we got, or yesterday, the highlights for the. Now we were discussing this.
Yep.
Oduduro.
I believe that's correct. That's how I would pronounce it. We might be corrected in the chat.
Yeah, it's not my horrible Scottish Oduduro. So it sounds Gaelic, doesn't it? Oduduro. It was race number 5 for the Scarab Mastery Championship. And if you don't know what the Scarab Mastery Championship is, it is this fantastic event put together by Commander Black Maze and the Elite Racers, where they try and do a bunch of different challenges, 8 different races, different challenges for Scarabs over 3 months. And actually, we have the race video and review that was posted yesterday, so we're going to jump over and check that out.
07 Commander, and thank you for joining me today as we're taking a quick look at the event dates for the Scarab Mastery Championship. If you haven't already seen the trailer video that dropped, you definitely should go and check it out, because that will get you hyping. Second, I released a video that gave some more information about the events you see on the screen, so go and check that out as well. And there are more videos coming about event rules and things like that, so stay tuned for more videos. So the events are going to be taking place on Saturdays at 1800 UTC. UTC is the in-game clock, so you can see how that syncs up with your local time zone. And we're kicking off on the 5th of December. That is the first Saturday in December, and the event is pretty much back to back. You can see the little calendar widgets on the screen as well, which show that there really is only a a break in the championship for the Christmas, the weekend of the 26th, and New Year's, the weekend of the 2nd. So all of the rest of the weekends will be busy, and there is plenty of fliving to go around. We have a busy December, a busy January, and then hopefully a last race in February, which will put us really close to the release of Odyssey if everything goes well. Fingers crossed.
Turns out that was the wrong video. But if you put exclamation Scarab Mastery, so if you put in exclamation mark Scarab Mastery, it will take you to the correct video, which is an overview. That was just a look at the different videos. I did try and download it. When it's downloaded, it's just not done it correctly, but go check it out. It's a really cool video. Congratulations. What's the next part of the community news?
So last week we mentioned the real expedition to the Antarctic by some of the members of the Hutton Orbital Truckers, and they were doing this on the ship, the MPV Everest. And we're really happy to say that they've arrived safe and sound in the Antarctic. And they've got some goodies alongside them by the Fuel Rats and Canon Interstellar, if I believe that's correct. You can check out more information about that using !Hutton Voyage 2.
And just for Commander told me, Arthur, I can see you're terrible with tech. It's an obvious thing. I make one mistake every second stream or every stream, but at least I can use PowerPoint. Cannot loves PowerPoint. It's his favourite thing. Next we actually have some imagery. My camera's doing that autofocus thing again. It's going to drive me up the wall. Next we have some images to show off. We're just going to jump over to our content holder. So you can obviously see this great SRV Lego Technic that was made by Commander Nick Webb. So last week we actually showed off a Lego DBX, which was awesome. So Commander Nick Webb posted this about a year ago, but wanted to share it again, and it looks so awesome. How could we say no to that?
Can I just say, as long as I'm on a stream, I would like there to be some kind of Lego segment every week. That would be lovely. If people have got Lego from Elite, please send me it in a message or send it to Elite Dangerous, because I love to see it. Yeah,
if we could start doing it, if you ever show any Lego, and not even just Lego, I'm a big Lego fan, but I would say if you make anything, I've seen commanders make ships out of wood. We used to have these big, I'm saying big, but you can't see it in the screen, so I'm just trying to do a size here like this. If we had these really amazing 3D models that we actually gave away during our 24-hour live stream. They were phenomenal. So anything kind of models are, we've got a lot from Beetlejuice as well. Share it with us. We love to share that on these kind of streams as well.
Yep.
And then finally, the last bit of news. Would you like to take that away?
Sure. Yeah, so again, last week we mentioned the Sidewinder Fuel Finder race. That is now closed. We've got the leaderboard, which is now being displayed by Stephen. You can check out more information about that using !Fuel Finder. But we just want to say congratulations to the winner, who was Goose Fraber, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and he's the undisputed winner. He did it in 35 minutes and 33 seconds, which is quite impressive when you look at, if you use the ! And go to the forum, it's quite an impressive feat. And everybody else on that leaderboard is even an impressive feat to do that in a Sidewinder.
Yeah. And then we've got second place, which was Shea Blackwood, who's the Valiant Silver Warrior, and third place Bob Dubrovnik, who was the Bronze Commander. So obviously there's a lot of different names there, so congratulations on your win. Now we're going to jump into our next fun segment, which is the phenomenal stellar screenshots. But before I get into them, wow, that was a great image to turn on to. But before we get into them, there's been a few questions in the chat as we're kind of running through the news, so I just want to hit them. A lot of people are asking about Twitch drops. Sorry, I totally forgot what it was called there. About Twitch drops. So we use Twitch drops in very special events. We don't do them every week or every single stream. When we do them, we will announce them on our forums on social channels so that you're aware and you're ready to do that. We also have a guide of how to get them once you receive the Twitch drops, which is awesome, so once you claim them. Also, there seems to be a lot of repeated questions, and I've seen some people say that we're ignoring them. Please remember, we are doing a live stream. We do have content to talk about and things to do. If I miss your question, I apologise. I will go back the best that I can. Sometimes we miss them, sometimes we see them. We have quite a lot of people on today, which is phenomenal, but sometimes it kind of gets lost. The second question is a lot of PC Console Commanders questions, anything Odyssey news related, any updates to Odyssey we will not be discussing on today's stream. Obviously, if you have any questions about around the settlement announcement we put out, we're happy to talk about that. We've got no update. We've got no update on any developer diaries or future content coming out for that. Obviously, when it comes to the PC conversation, the PC and console release dates, we have already put an announcement out from that. You can find in our forums, and we stand by what we said there. Obviously, COVID and trying times, our schedule had to sadly move. We wanted the game to be the best possible position, hence why we're going to go for the PC launch, and then we're going to have the consoles later on. do not worry, anyone who is a console player. We do understand the problems that these occur, but please know that this is the best that we feel. This path is the best we feel for our development team, so that they can be healthy and not cry and just eat pizza and pot noodles while stuck in their rooms. Obviously, can't get into the office, and also for the safety of COVID. And also for the benefit of the game. We want the game to be the best experience that it can when it comes out, and we feel with our experience and knowledge and understanding that we can provide that.
Yep.
Anyway, would you like to discuss what Stellar Screenshots are and how you can get involved?
Yeah, so Stellar Screenshots are an initiative that we do weekly. If you're an explorer or if you're any player really of Elite Dangerous and you want to submit your images to be shown on stream, you can do that using hashtag Stellar Screenshots. You can also submit via the forum and via Facebook, I believe, if you comment underneath the latest post. And basically we pick, I believe, 10 a week, and you'll get a prize. You'll get a paint job that is unique to the winners of the Stellar Screenshots, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. So this is a fantastic shot by Commander Herbert Hayes. I believe this is a fleet carrier station or some sort. No,
the perspective is cool.
I don't think it is actually. It might be an outpost in a different place, but it is awesome. If you know where this is, please let us know. Also, we do have Commander Tommy, who is the community manager in the chat as well, who's going to try and answer some questions, it looks like, as well. For instance, Pigletstan's question. Again, we've said this, I've spoke to Pigletstand personally about this already. And when we have anything to announce with the console people, we will let you know. We know that there's pressing subjects about the delay. We are aware, we are in discussions, things don't happen overnight, and we will announce when we do. We never keep anything from you for a length of time. We want to tell you everything. That's the favourite part about our job. And
Let me
next,
just quickly say, yes, you can use the hashtag on Twitter, Stellar Screenshots, and we will check through that.
hashtag. The next screenshot that we got was from Commander Chank Saiton. Hopefully I've said that right. Now, am I incorrect to say that these are magical dice flying in there?
That's so funny you say that, because that is exactly what I thought they were.
Yeah, I genuinely have never seen these before, which is amazing because we do a lot of the stuff in Elite Dangerous, and I've been to a lot of the Thargoid sites, and we've looked at the anemones, which is what they're actually called.
Yeah.
We've went and saw like a bunch of different stuff and looked through Elite Dangerous, and I've never seen these before. I'm sure a lot of people have, but it is amazing to see this stuff.
I might be wrong. Is that a Type 9? That looks like a Type 9 to me.
It is a Type 9.
Are they exploring in a Type 9? That's quite impressive if so.
I mean, it depends how close it is, but...
Yeah.
And it depends if we've got a fleet carrier on board. So always
True.
Good. But great shot. You've paused us. You've made us think. That's what we like. I normally don't like things that make me think, but yeah. Next shot we've got is Commander Atsir, which is phenomenal.
It's awesome.
As you can see with the solar flares, there's the blackening of smoke, I would say, or something in space. I don't know the terminology for it, but it is stunning. Another really interesting thing is that the colouring and lighting just all fits together. It's a very nice tone. So some people might say to us, "Oh, can I upload my picture if it's been edited or anything like that?" Of course you can. We're not pernickety in what you do. If you want to take a good image and send it in, please send it in. We love this. I think he photoshopped that a wee bit. Yeah, that's great. Yep. Where's the beanies at, Stephen? Was it the beanie we were last week? I've actually lost. I've lost one of my beanies. My fisherman's hat is not on. Next, we have this fantastic screenshot by Commander Alex Storch.
That's awesome.
It's very nice.
Yeah, like I really want to see these planets where they're really close to the sun. I've never been to one in game. And they always produce the best screenshots, surprisingly. This one's great. Yeah,
I think it's just the lighting. Once you get the lighting right, it's just, you get so much more phenomenal stuff. I do love the ship out of the Corvette. It's just really nice. I love I don't know what it is. It's like that kind of broken metal mesh that kind of goes around it. It just makes it really seem futuristic for me. Touched up again though, right? That's not a problem. More than happy for you to do that.
Yep.
Next we have a screenshot by Commander SGT Turk 3 Y11, which I'm guessing is SGT Turkey 11.
Sergeant Turkey, maybe?
Sergeant Turkey 311. So yeah, this is really awesome. I love the shots when it comes to Thargoids and the sound. And I don't know if you know, but Bruce's first stream, he was doing VR, and he actually a Thargoid came down because we were at a place, and the sound and everything was amazing, and I was like, no way! So it was so cool. I enjoyed this one. Have you met Thargoids yet?
Nope. I was saying this on the stream last time. I'm a bit of a coward, so I've never outwardly engaged with them. And one day I'm sure I'll do it on stream. So yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready. You're ready for this. We'll try and get you on for one of them. We then have this next one, which is by Commander Rini. Big shout out to Commander Rini. She's always doing fantastic art. I believe she also made the poor Commander Burpa work very hard this week. I saw on Twitter. So keep it up, keep it going. I love these shots.
Colour's great again.
Colours are great, and it just makes it seem. I know it's from Elite Dangerous, but it always makes it seem like it's kind of something else.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's really, really awesome. The next shot that we've got is by Commander Romelia, which I do believe these are spiky, floaty, stabby things that you don't want to fly into. Again another Thargoid thing.
That is the scientific term I've heard.
Yeah, I believe so. For a while, Paige, one of the Gold Community Managers here, did a lot of stellar kind of themed episodes and videos, and we've not done as many in the last couple of months because our focus has obviously been on Odyssey, but it'd be quite nice to go out and start re-looking at all of these things again. Void Hearts, thank you Osric, thank you so much. So to come out of these Void Hearts and have a look, because I forget the names of them, and there was actually a really long stream discussion between Bruce and I about how to say I'm an enemy from it.
Was that correct? When you just pronounced it?
No, I think that's from Finding Nemo. I think I just take that from Finding Nemo. Okay, so the next shot that we've got is from Commander Orange Phoenix, another fantastic photographer who we see a lot of work from, which is a really nice shot there as well. I don't know what they've hit into. It looks like it's attacking their ship again. We really need to get out there and start seeing more stuff. It's so bad. We need to play like more. We need more time. We work too hard.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We work too hard. The next shot is Commander Louis Restrepo.
This is great.
This is really. I really like the difference in colour, the purple to the kind of.
Yeah, I think the sun causes that purple colour, right?
Yeah.
Which means any system with that type of sun is ideal for screenshots.
Yeah, and even at that, like the I would say that's like either like a teal or a kind of, it's not green, it's not blue.
Yeah, it's a turquoise.
It's like a turquoise. Yeah, turquoise is the word I was looking for. Yeah, beautiful colours, absolutely beautiful positions, like a nice kind of horizon line. Yeah, love it. We do appreciate art here, especially when it's a little dangerous focused. And finally, we have this one by Commander Kez, another great shot. It seems like we have a theme this week. Do you know what I mean? It seems like a theme. Strange, different things.
I'm all for it.
And just so everyone knows, I can't say anemone. I just like to say anemone, because it's from. I see people concerned. People quite concerned about the fact that I can't pronounce. There's a lot of things I can't pronounce.
Yeah, that's true.
Apparently, Phoenix Fire says the best example of a purple gas giant ring is near the Titan's Door space station. Which is awesome. Discovery Scan. Something nice. Anyway, so how do commanders claim their paint packs for being featured on Stellar Screenshots? Do you know that, Zach?
I don't. Not off the top of my head.
Off of your head. I believe that we try and contact you because you tag it, so we send you a DM. If not, if you have been in the screenshot and you've not received it, you've not been contacted, we try and contact you through where you've posted it. If we've picked it on social and forums, we'll DM you directly. If you've still not heard anything back, please email in at community@frontier.co.uk. That will take us to your community inbox. With your username and any information that you've got from that. So again, Chris Potato at the bottom there says if you want a prize down there, you can do it there. But if it's on our channel, we mostly DM you, but if not, and you get it from here,
just drop it in.
Drop it in. Okay, I think that's all of our fantastic sailor screenshots today. Apparently Scottish people can't say purple burglar, but we can. It's hard. It's very hard to do. It's just difficult. Our R's, because our R's roll together. So like Scotland, we don't say Scotland, we say Scotland. We don't pronounce our T's.
Doesn't everybody say Scotland like that?
No, you say it as well. That's because you're a bit northern, isn't it?
Oh, yes, I guess.
Scotland. You know, Scotland. A lot of people say Scotland. It should be Scotland or the Scottish.
Scotland.
The Scottish. The Scottish. But if I said that round where I live, I wouldn't be allowed in Scotland anymore. Scotland says barge, barge, barge. Scootland says Rufus Shinra. So again, we're going to try and keep on to the chat, so we're just going to jump into game now. And I believe no, I don't have your feed.
You should just be able to refresh it.
Yeah, let's try and refresh that.
Any look?
I'm clicking it. There we go. So as you can see, we've decided that we're going to jump into the lovely Beluga liner. I'm going to try and jump out and have a look because I tricked this out myself.
Yeah, let Stephen trick this out himself and forgot to put on a docking computer.
That's because I thought it would be funny. It was intentional.
Were you going to tell me if I didn't raise it? Or
Maybe.
were you just going to let me find out?
Did I not say to you? I went, I think I've done that, and you were like, no, you've not. So as you can see, we've got an awesome kind of Beluga liner here. It's got an absolutely. I'm going to just switch to my one very quickly. You can only see me, but you'll still be able to hear Zach. It's just because you can see the beautiful outside of the ship now. We have this awesome Azure paint job, which you've got if you'd already had Elite Dangerous Horizons before the fold down. But I also put this ship kit on it, and I just think it looks really weird. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's just weird, isn't it? I love it. That's the way I'd want to travel. This is a long ship, says Arthur.
Which is why the auto. Surely you don't need a docking computer, Zach. Well, here's the thing. I don't need one, but I would like one. That's what it's there for. I've accepted a passenger mission already, Stephen. Just so you know.
Right, let's get to it.
It's not too far away. We're just gonna chill out. We're just gonna do some cruising and answer some questions in chat, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we've just had a look at some. We've had a look at the different passenger missions. We've picked up a couple. You should have a lot. This is going to be really interesting. Actually,
let's see if the computer can get us out itself.
I will be here to actually start talking to the chat in a second. I want to see how this pans out. So this is how it should be done, right? This is the oh no, phone too close. It's going to hit me out. This is the docking computer. Look at that, slick movement, totally perfect, no issues. Now Zach's in control. Now,
this is where the issues come. This
is it. We're now going up and down, up and down. So let's. We've got a nice outside view. Obviously, once we go into the sun. So how is everyone doing? Hello, Weaver82. What did I miss? You just missed us talk about the weekly news. And while Zach is ferrying our lovely passengers from point A to point B, let's just kind of have a quick run through of what we spoke about at the start. So the in-game news was that the combat element of the community goal this week is complete. Well done. That was completed on Sunday over the weekend. And I believe, I might actually just quickly double check to see if that's still going on. Community goals.
You've got Commander Orange Phoenix watching your camera skills. If that's not pressure, I don't know what is.
Just really funny. Yep, it's still not finished. Just quite funny is that these camera skills are quite good. However, I forgot that I changed my bindings from the last time, so I still need to practice. That's my excuse. The deliver food to the support to support the Marlin is still underway. If you want to participate, if you want to check that out, !CG. The next thing that we spoke about is the fact that you've released a Q&A from the Twilight team about settlements, which is in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, which is awesome. Really, more information on Elite Dangerous Odyssey is what we would love to share with you. So this is a bit more in-depth of questions that you guys produced when we asked for that during the anniversary stream. So we pulled them all together, dev team looked over them, and we've sent them out. We're hoping to do a couple of these, more of these. So please keep an eye out in the forums and our social spaces. Next, the community highlights. That was the completion of race 5 from the Scarab Mastery Championship. If you want to watch a really cool overview of that video and who won, how it went, you can check that out by putting in !Scarab Mastery. Last week we told you about the Antarctic voyage, which is by the Hutton Orbital Truckers, with gifts from the Fuel Rats and Canada Interstellar for the refueling of MPV Everest. They're going up there for fuel and for view. So if you want to check that out, they have arrived safely. So it's !Hutton Voyage 2 if you want to check that out. And then we had an awesome image from Commander Nick Webb from his SRB Lego Technic. Me and Zach have decided that if you have any of this stuff, please tag us on our social, put it on the forums, let us know, put it in with stealth screenshots. We don't care. Don't put it in stealth screenshots, that'll mix up. Just tag us and let us see any of your cool art that you do for Elite Dangerous. We love showing that stuff out. And then finally, the Sidewinder Fuel Finder event is now closed, but like any Buckyball race, you can go and try it out, and you can go see who won and how it went at !Fuel Finder, which is always fun. I got some questions saying, will you reveal Raxlat and Odyssey, Dathutul? No, we have nothing to say about Raxlat. It's redacted. There was one time, I believe, that Arthur and Bruce discussed it on stream, I think, and the volume went. I believe that's the only time it's ever been spoken of. Shinra is giving away free Anacondas. Yep, remember to go get your free Anaconda from Shinra, or to Hutton Orbital, where you'll definitely get your free Anaconda. I love that back. See that back, like, engine thing? Just makes it look like a big toy. But you can see how wide it is that my camera doesn't even fit it. That is amazing. So, random question, what is the reason behind not being able to land on your moon? So, I'll be very careful this one, because there's a lot of people that have a lot more authority to this as well, but there's a lot of lore around our system and our moons and everything else. So there's multiple reasons. It could be that we don't want you to see what's on the moon anymore. It might make you upset because of after the war, the devastation that was left on it. That could be one thing. That's one theory. Other theory is it's actually made of cheese, and we might be sued by Wallace and Gromit. Right. It could be the fact that, we don't believe Neil Armstrong was there, so we didn't put the flag in, and it's controversial. And it's controversial. You never know. But we've got no official reason why we don't. We can only make fun assumptions, which is why we do here.
Official confirmation of free Anaconda at Hutton.
Yeah. Nick Lambert says, FDev keep moving Raxlat any time anyone gets close. Well, you wouldn't know if we did. Then we've got... so, Commander Sleeprunner says, would be nice to add a racing mode. There's a lot of tiny ships that become useless after buying. Actually, see the Fuel Finder is a good example of how those ships are not useless. Absolutely great ships to use. Sidewinders, we've had people go out in Sidewinders and fight Thargoids and win, which is just astonishing. But what I would say is that we love racing Elite Dangerous, but it was never an intentional mechanic that was put in the game, but the community has made it something amazing about Elite Dangerous, and that's what's amazing about this community. 100%. So we love racing, and we love just giving you stuff and you racing around it as well, with the Scarab Mastery Championship show channel. Osric says the next Buckyball race, which I believe they put together, starts on the 30th. Is it the 30th of January? 30th of February. But if it's January, awesome. You should check that out. Please give us more information. No rogue planets exist in the game. By rogue, do you mean that they are rogue, like they are rebellious? I'll develop one if you don't mind. If you want to make a race like the bucketball racers do, the elite racers and all do racers around a track, and you want to submit it and let us know, please let us know. That's awesome. We blame Bronwyn. When will Bronwyn from FDF HQ make a stream appearance? Well, if you blame him, they're not going to probably appear.
Yeah, that's probably the wrong way to go about it.
Dathel says his rogue isn't not in a system. Can that happen? I'm not a scientist. I'll need to ask Dr. K. Ross if that's even physically possible. Without a star, just a planet falling about the place, I'd be scared if that happened. We want Dav. I love Dav. Dav is probably one of my favourite human beings. His lab coat is he works so well with the server hamster. Always great show and always happy to help out. Big love and shout out to Dav. But what I would say is that Dav, even though he is brilliant, he is also even better at his job. So the times that we do have Dav on are amazing. And obviously with COVID, we don't get as many opportunities. We hope that changes in the future once we get back into the office and we can bring out more Dav, because I'm sure you're just as happy as I am when it comes. Holy mother of credits! Yeah, look at the size of this.
There is a lot of credits.
Dav diary required. We should
Dav
do
diary.
that.
That's a great idea.
But not even like, I want to put it out like it is a Dev diary, and then it's literally just Dav sitting with obviously a smoking jacket, a bubble pipe, has to be a bubble pipe, sitting in a big like chair, and he just reads something from his diary.
So I don't really know Dav yet, but you're painting quite a picture.
Yeah, I would 100%. Oh no, lab coat. It has to be a lab coat. You're right. Sorry, I said smoking jacket. I meant lab coat. But he has to be just sitting there smoking a pipe, and he just reads out of his diary. I like that idea. So if they implement rogue planets, they may have incense already. Then the only sign would be some mass missing from the system they formed it in. Missing mass. I wish I had that. I need that after the holidays. Around my belly.
Dav bobblehead when lab coat included.
So Robert Hadfield says we were supposed to be getting dark systems, which are effectively failed stars like Jupiter, that could be considered a rogue planet. What happened to them? I'm actually not aware of any of that. It was probably before my time. But it's a really interesting question, and that's something that I can look back and go and ask the development team after this chat, which is really cool. Optimus Koala. That's even good. I'm Optimus Koala. Is it a transformer that transforms into a koala that transforms into a transformer? That's my question.
Transforms into a transformer?
Yeah. Like, is it koala to transformer?
Oh, so it's disguised as a koala.
Yeah. Or is it a koala that so was it? Do you plan to fix multi-crew wings bugs for Odyssey extension? So obviously when Odyssey comes out, it'll be an update to the game. So we expect a fix pass to come with that. We don't know necessarily what fixes are in or aren't in at the moment, but please stay tuned to our channel. Please stay tuned to our social channels. We will announce more closer to the time when we can reveal more. So I pre-ordered the Elite Dangerous Odyssey Deluxe expansion. Says the Space Gamer. Thank you very much. It will be awesome. Any news on the Own 7 team? Is Block okay? Not heard from Block for quite some time. It was concerning. He was in somebody's house. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, we brought out the Supercruise news team. Now they're called the Supercruise 07 news team. And we did another skit for the anniversary stream. If you didn't see it, you can head to our YouTube channel and find it. I think somebody did request that I cut that bit out and add a new video about it in. I think the only reason, I don't know why I've not done it yet, but yeah, it's awesome.
I'm sure we can get around to that.
Yeah, even if we just did it as a social post, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Frontier and Command Team bobbleheads.
I would love that. I would genuinely, if I could, I would definitely get that happen. So when you die on foot in Odyssey, what do you respawn? A. Flew your own ship. B, physical multi-crew, and C, take the space taxi? It's a really good question. It's actually one of the questions that we've put together on the Q&As. We collected a bunch of questions that you all asked on that forum thread. We've now put them in with the dev team. We've got a couple of them back. We're just making sure that they're all correct before we put them out, and we'll be sending these out to you. We're hoping weekly, it could be bi-weekly. We're looking into that. We will announce them when they come out. So for that, keep an eye on our channels, and we'll answer that question at some point at the right time, at the right place, the right time. Flamethrowers would be good. Bongo Baggins says Stephen's weatherman bobblehead facing the wrong way. I would pay for that. Do you know somebody? I think I said to them last week, whoever it was. I'm so sorry I forgot your name because we doing CQC and stuff as well last week. Somebody did ask me if they could use my shower scene as a shower curtain, so it could be kind of like a weird thing. And whoever did that, I said, if you're going to do that, I'm happy for you to do it, but I want one. I want one sent to me. I'm very happy if you want to use my face on t-shirts or stuff like that, as long as I get one.
And he also wants royalties.
No. I don't even need the royalties. If those things sell, they'll sell. I'm happy. But if I get one, I'll be over the moon. So having me as a bobblehead in the game, I would love that. Fleet carrier bobbleheads, I don't think they would fit your dashboard.
They would be almost you wouldn't be able to view them. They'd have to be huge.
Yeah. Rufus Shinra says, ray tracing in Odyssey. Again, any Odyssey news, updates or any changes we have not announced yet, we will announce in the future. I know everybody wants to know now. We want to tell you everything that we can, but obviously part of our job is making sure that we manage the flow of information that comes from you guys and out, and we make sure that we bring the best experience that we can and release Odyssey in the best way that we can. What about a flip option for decals? Some look the same direction on the face back and face forward, but really would soothe my OCD if they both face forward. I agree with you. I quite like that. It is something we have passed on to the development team and it's discussed before. Can you dream of more French Kovas and maybe an Italian one? That would be really nice if we could get different languages of Kovas. Do you speak any languages?
No, well, I barely speak English, if that counts.
I mean, your English is probably better than me. A Lave Radio Orange Sidewinder bobblehead needs to be in it as well. I agree. Stratocaster 2001, like we said at the start, there is no drops in these episodes. Whenever we do our Twitch drops, we'll announce them. How about an in-game radio station playing DMCA safe music for streamers? I don't know if... Would our music that's in the game really... I mean, our music's more ambient. It's not DMCA. Is it?
No, it shouldn't be. As far as I know. I'm not an expert in the field.
Yeah, I just think of Run DMC whenever somebody says that to me. I just think of that.
Yeah, in-game music is safe to play on stream, says Chris Potato Top. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Whereas legs, I'm sitting down. I'm not standing. Their adverts are amazing. I love the... I think I have the... I have like the intro and the adverts like stuck in my head half the time.
Yeah, it's Micro T says this stream is not legal advice. Correct. I never profess to be any kind of legal expert.
No. I think I do when I'm at a pub.
Right.
And somebody questions if I need to leave or not.
Then you get
excuse me, by law I didn't hear the last order's bell, so this by fact, right? No, giant slugs from rares, can we write them? I don't think you can write the snails. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm going to put my life on the line and say no. Ships, cats. I don't like cats, so I wouldn't have them on my ship. I'm scared of them. I genuinely, I think they're evil.
Yeah, they are evil. I wouldn't say I'm scared of them, but I do agree that they're evil creatures.
No, they're definitely, because, they just get away with so much. It's like, oh, that's my cat. oh look at my arm, it's just clawed my arm to pieces, and you're like that. How are you okay with that? Like,
you just destroyed this piece of furniture, but what can you do?
Oh look at this! I had 4 fingers, but I was playing with my dog last night. I decided to bite it off for fun. You know, nobody says that. Nobody says that. Change the auto-docking music for arts, or you could buy different auto-docking music. If you could, that's quite a good idea.
That's not bad.
If you could choose your auto-docking music, what would it be?
I like the auto-docking music, but I mean I can appreciate someone wanting a fresh sound.
Well, what would it? A fresh sound. You're as bad as Bruce. This week, you've decided to start playing chess, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's a new thing for you because
chess is hot right now.
Because it's so Bruce proclaims that chess is hot right now. So let me know if you agree in the chat. I've played chess for years. I'm still not good at it, but apparently right now chess is hot. And Zach's jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah. If you want to challenge me in chess, and as long as your elo is below 1,000, then let's play.
I don't even know what that is. Your elo?
It's kind of like your rating. I don't know what it stands for, but it's like how well ranked you are.
Chess is so hot right now.
Arthur says stop. It's too late. It's too late.
Queen's Gambit did actually really, obviously, make it more relevant to people and to understand what chess was. I remember back in the day when you used to have like a fold away chess kit and you'd have like the different ones in it. It was the rubbish chess where you would put the hole in the hole to keep it there, like the wee tiny.
Yeah. I know. It's like the travel chess.
Yeah, travel chess. I thought I was okay at chess. Like I've been like playing chess mostly by myself because my family don't enjoy spending time with me. Playing chess myself, like I had a wee chessboard and everything. I really enjoyed it.
So you would So you would challenge yourself?
Oh, I had nobody else to do it with. So I thought it was good, and then I played Zach Antonacci, the Don himself, and he bet me in that one move. I can't remember what it's called. I think it might be called the Queen's Gambit. Actually, I think it is the Queen's Gambit, where you basically move the pawn out, the player moves forward, and then you can just it is the Queen's Gambit. I think because they go straight into it, and I just got destroyed, and I was shocked.
Yeah, I'm learning the game. It's early days.
What is accredited astronaut mean? That's a really good question. So these accounts that we've got on, we've got the accredited astronaut, we've got crazy cosmonaut, we've got the serious spaceman, and we've got space for pace. As you can tell from the last one, these were all just made up. These are our FDev official accounts because obviously when we play the game, we have our own accounts. We don't want to give ourselves extra credits or extra abilities or power play stuff that we don't earn. So we have these accounts for that because sometimes we'll want to show something off, or for instance when we got the fleet carrier we wanted to buy all of the stuff to show you what it all looked like together. So that's what these accounts are for. So accredited just means that you are accredited, you're a good spaceman basically, you're a really good spaceman. Elite needs Lave Radio. I love Lave Radio. Keep up Elite on Lave Radio. I don't see why people don't play Elite Dangerous and then put the radio on. I mean, I would do that.
Is that your solution?
I mean, it's there. They've got a podcast. Check it out. Go Lave Radio. They have it on. Go check them out. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game to play with music. I'm trying to stream deck as I play.
Is there any info on Thursday streams guests for the future? We are working on that behind the scenes.
That's a really good
future
question.
Plans.
Yeah. As you can tell that when we announced last week, obviously there's a lot of planning and preparation that especially happens with the move. So anything that we'd planned before, we've had to rework and rechange. So say for instance we were getting a developer on to talk about a certain subject that was going to be announced then. We don't want to use them yet. We want to keep that for something more exciting. So any guests and if that, we always try and give you some notice for that. So we're still working very hard on that. Piglet stand, can we have an option to flip decals, please? We have already had that in the chat and said it's a great idea. Definitely pass it on. It has been talked about. Space D Gamer, when do we get new ships? We've got nothing to announce on any new ships for Dangerous or Hopeless Shots at the moment. Lord Costas Ice Hut Northern Radio, our great radio station as well. There's a lot of great content that comes out from our streamers on Twitch and on YouTube. We also have some awesome podcasts, like the Flight Assist podcast. Sagittarius Eye also, I think this year they're going to be bringing out the magazine again, but before they were just doing radio segments, which is awesome. Cow Paint, says Rufus Shinra. I do believe one day, I want to say this, one day, especially for Scorb, that we should just get a Cow Paint for the Type 9
Yeah.
made.
If there's one thing we push through, Stephen,
yeah,
let's
guys,
make it the cow paint.
see if the dev team and say that's that one thing that everybody wants fixed or added to the game. We're not going to add any new SRB stuff. We're not going to add any ships. We're not going to add any more info. It's just going to be cow paint jobs for the Type 9. Super unique. There we go. So we've got Elite Week, Loose Screws, Algorithms, so many. If I've not mentioned your name, I do apologise. It's not that.
Yeah, please mention them in the chat.
Mention them in the chat. I love them all. Cutter, cow paint, or no promotion? Nope, it has to be the Type 9. That's it. We never said anything about cutter. The pilot said, "Y'all just heard he slipped. New ships are coming, right?" I didn't. This is the funny thing. This has happened in the past where people have went, "Stephen has said this," and I've not said anything. I haven't. All I said was that we're not going to put any of that stuff in because that's what people want. We're just going to do this.
We're just going to do the cow paint.
Just cow paint. Just cow paint now. Will Odyssey have VR support? We've already announced about Odyssey and VR support. We have already announced about that, I believe, of course. That we are working on. We won't have a VR support when Odyssey first comes out. Obviously, VR players will have that on when they're flying, but it won't be on first person running about. Cow paint for T9 moves like one. That's the point.
Yep.
Evil Yvonne says, "No time for ships, just legs." Christmas Teacher says, "Can you say anything about the difference the LSRP we see in Odyssey artwork?" Not that I'm aware of. I don't think we know that it is a different type of SRV in any of the artwork. I've not seen that. It's Micro T says that I've said they get to find Raxa first, but they're taking their time. That's why no one has found it yet. I think that's a good excuse from now on. Oh wow! So Ben Oswald said the T9 cow paint was done as a unique item for Xmas stream in 2017 or 2018, and the community raised above 1,000 to buy it for Cycle Cow. Okay, so we can't put it out then.
Oh wow! Okay.
It has to be unique for Cycle Cow. Maybe we could do a different type of cow one. Yeah, you can't have cow paint on a T9. Sorry, guys. We'll just
it's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, and do you know what? We'll just have to focus on actually putting other stuff.
Other things into the game.
A female cow, then we could make a Highland cow. It can just be all shaggy and hairy. Do you know the?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The brown shaggy hairy.
How on earth would you do that?
No idea.
The ship kit.
That's not my problem. I'm a community manager. I don't make the game. They have to work it out. So how's our passengers coming?
Oh, they're doing. I think everyone's had a grand time, to be honest.
Have you had any complaints?
No complaints, nothing. Yeah. It's been
well,
a smooth run for everybody.
What I think you should do, because we should probably end up the stream now, is turn off Autodock, and I want to see you manually dock. Does everybody want to see that? I think we should do that. Is everybody wanting to see Zach manually dock the Beluga?
Well, here we go.
I've got faith in you. I think you can do it. I'm not going to lie. I don't have doubt. I don't have any doubts. I've seen you fly before.
I'm not too worried about getting through the mail slot.
It's the landing bit.
It's the landing.
Hairy ships, as Stephen compensates on. No, cows. You have the Highland cow. It's got horns and it's hairy. I think it was. Come on, Piglet standing to Cano. I think it was. Like, leave him alone. Don't make him do FA off while he's going through with the Beluga. Also, no rotation correction. You're not allowed anything. People are just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
How are we thinking? You going to do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Where am I attached to this? There's something happened to my... I'll start that again. Let's see if we got this. Oh, look at that. Smooth. Is he going to hit the wall? Oh, he's stuck. Right.
Really,
Angle to the left. Angle to the left.
Nice. I couldn't see that.
Yep, I got you from back. I got the back view for you. Right, let's see how the landing goes. What are you on? 42?
24. I thought it was this one.
Oh no,
But that's 42.
It's to your right. You're almost there. Don't turn. Yeah, do a wee.
I can't see. Oh,
I don't know what you're
I'm
doing
loitering. I'm loitering.
Where are you going? You're going the wrong way.
To get out of the loitering spot. That's all.
Okay.
Right. Let me just turn around to see what's going on.
Right.
24. Okay. I know where I am now.
You got this. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Right, there you go. 42. Are you going to go for the nosedive method?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Look at that. Will this be successful?
Yes.
You decide. Look at that. Look at him. He's going down. Maybe you need to come back a wee bit, mate. It's a big meaty ship. I'd tip up your nose a wee bit.
Let's get further down so we get the
I don't know why I'm helping you. I want you to fail.
Why are you like this?
Because it wouldn't be fun if I wasn't. Look at that. That's not bad. This is your first beluga.
There you go. Happy everyone. I guess I didn't do it with flight assist, but
I mean, do you know what?
I couldn't find the landing pad. That was the hardest part.
Yeah, as you can't say anything. The beluga. Anyone watching the beluga is actually graceful. But anyway, let's go back to this main stream. Well done, Zach, for that. Thank you everybody for showing up today. As you know, on Thursday we will be having another live stream. I will be back with Bruce on Thursday at 7 PM UTC. Really exciting for that. It's been a fun Thursday night live stream. So please join us. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a lovely evening, and we will see you out in the Black Commanders. 07.
07.